This is my lifted all-wheel drive Civic, and it is as wild as it looks. Let's start with the suspension. It has a 6-inch lift courtesy of HRG Off-Road. This is running CRV springs front and rear. And yes, this car in fact is running an all-wheel drive setup courtesy of S1 built with an HRG bracket. And it uses a CRV diff around back to make everything work. And connecting the front to the rear is a custom cut drive shaft from Hudlow Axle that I recently exploded the carrier bearing on. The wheel and tire setup is huge. These are 15x8s with a 2-inch backspace and 29-inch mud terrain tires. This wheel and tire setup actually came from Two Brothers Tire and Automotive. They're used to working on really large trucks, so when I proposed the idea to them, they're like, it's crazy enough, we'll do it. And believe it or not, this whole car is wrapped in Inozitech slate gray. And it sits out in the sun all day, every day. The wrap has outlasted some of the stuff we actually put on the car after the fact. The bash bar up front here is actually meant for a Jeep Wrangler TJ from Rugged Ridge, and we welded it onto the factory bumper to make it work. And I've got these PF fog lights here that are actually OEM Plus from a Japanese Honda CRV. And I've got even more light up here on the roof with this massive 52-inch light bar. Around this side here, I have a snorkel courtesy of a Land Cruiser, and we had to bend this to make it fit, but it actually looks right at home on this car. Under the hood here is a B20 engine, also courtesy of a CRV, which is connected to a beautiful hybrid racing shifter setup with carbon fiber knob up top. I've also got a Bridgemoto GT steering wheel, and I didn't like how the factory seats fit in this car, never did, so I put some FG2 8th generation Civic SI seats in here and painted all the red stitching and logos black on this. The whole car is very monochromatic from front to rear. I even blacked out the red lines on the wheels too. The car is also tuned with a Jason Waters P28 ECU that I relocated up here into the glove box so that I could totally flood this car out and not have to worry about the electrics. And lastly, my calling card when it comes to Honda Civics, a set of clear taillights. I genuinely had the most fun in the world building this car with some of my best friends, and I can't wait to see you guys out on the trails. So now you know that